Nigga, you ain't show up at all one time. What you talking about?
Not 2 hours, buddy.
Cap.
You pushing it.
Niggas is happening early in the morning.
I'm always consistent. The guru got to be consistent. That's
I do remember some. I do remember some tardies, nigga. I do remember some absences.
Not 3.
Can we just say we're all human at the end of the day?
Yeah, we definitely human.
This ain't on payroll, so it's like if it was on payroll, this shit would probably be a little different.
For the shit, like, no, shut up.
What'd you say?
I said, if Heavy D little brother don't shut up, thinking we getting paid and shit for this. To be on time.
Hey, man.
Hey, shit. If I make $1 an episode, I'm gonna be up, goddamn it.
Be aware is to be alive, man.
Whatever that means. I can see a TV show saying some shit like that. But welcome back to the HighLite Pod. 1/3 of the Gizane Outcast Rail in the building. Got my dogs. 3 from the HV. Tasman. All right. So we was talking about the NFL format, or the NFL playoff format. We was on Lamar. But since the Steelers fan is here, how you feel about the Steelers? Because I feel like they could do something.
I mean, man, all we can do is really scare teams with our defense. So other than that, though, we're not really posing a threat on offense or anything.
I don't know, though, because Mason Rudolph been efficient.
But TJ Watt is out, ain't it?
Yeah, he out.
Yeah, so, bruh, come on now. Like I said, he won this like almost every game for the past like 3 years.
Flowers. He got a bouquet of flowers. Getting to the quarterback, but the ball was already.
Have a person on Lamar Jackson. You better have someone there. Well, they do this time because Watkins.
2nd and 10. They're on him.
I mean, he was a playmaker on defense, but I don't know, man. I feel like y'all low-key turned the tide.
Man, put it like this. I don't care if we win it this year. I mean, I don't care if we win it this year. Because if we do, of course, I'm going to be talking my shit. But basically, bro, if we lose, I ain't tripping just because we made it this far for real, and it wasn't even expected, though.
What wasn't expected?
For us to go to the playoffs?
Who, the Steelers?
Yeah.
I mean, you always have a winning season, Rob.
Nigga, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to make the playoffs.
It does. It means y'all gonna be in contention. It means y'all gonna be in contention for the wild card every year. You casual. It does.
Did we make it last year? No.
No, because other teams.
So shut the fuck up, nigga. Damn.
Because other teams in your conference and division. Other teams in your conference and division had better records. That's why y'all didn't.
It's important. It is. I'll admit, it is important if you have above 500 record. Yes. But other than that, though, it shows that it doesn't matter because you can have a winning season and then still lose. I mean, and then still not go to the playoffs, idiot.
I think it's just y'all division.
We almost missed the playoffs this year. If what you call it would have won.
Yeah.
Terrible towel. Is that allowed?
Oh, that's disrespectful now. You remember coming into the game, Trevor Lawrence was very respectful about coming here.
Tannehill to the air. Blocked by Dillard. Caught. Touchdown. Grabbed by Hopkins. He was working on Campbell. Division, if they lose, they're out. It's 2nd down and 2 after the run by Lawrence. Time. Going deep. Oh, he's got Ridley. He's got him. Oh, he had him at the.
He is so quiet. He is so quiet.
You mean to tell me that shit matters? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all some casual ass niggas, and I don't even really sit here and talk about football like that.
Wow, bro. First of all,
this nigga just said if we win it all, I'll be happy. Y'all y'all niggas not winning it all. God damn, nigga. This nigga, the ceiling and the floor is crazy.
Yeah, I'm just being optimistic. If we won it all, then yeah, of course I'm gonna be happy for my team. But I'm saying,
I
like,
might as
literally,
well be
bro,
optimistic.
I'm not expecting us to go to the Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying.
I might as well be optimistic then. My team ain't even in the playoffs. Shit, fuck.
But nah, I don't know. I mean, it do suck that TJ Watt out against a guy like Josh Allen. Like, that's like one of the perfect neutralizers for Josh Allen. But who's to say he don't fuck up?
It still wouldn't matter if he was healthy anyway. Josh Allen's gonna figure out how to win that game.
I don't know though. Like
3 picks and all. He probably throw 3 picks in that game being rushed by TJ. But being rushed by TJ.
So he might have those turnovers.
He showed
That's all
me,
it's still need.
He convinced me. You said they had an up and down season. I call their season right on time. You say up and down, I say right on time. Their schedule kind of foreshadowed what their season was gonna be.
You know, I got some clips of you saying otherwise, but okay.
You got some clips of me saying otherwise.
Yeah.
What's new?
What would you remember when you listening to Taz?
Yeah.
You remember this nigga was like
Cowboys game.
He was like, I'm writing this nigga off. I'm not even calling this nigga his name. Blah, 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 blah. And you remember you was like, who, Josh Allen? You remember that?
Yeah.
That was definitely. You wrote that nigga off, bro. You wrote him off, bro. In like week 7.
Yeah, that was
got receipts, bro. He got the receipts.
Yeah, that was doing them specific game, that specific stretch I was talking about.
You wrote him off.
Yeah, man.
You ain't say he was gonna have a bad stretch. You say I'm done with it. You didn't even call him his name.
I still ain't call him his name. I said your boy from
He said, yeah.
I still ain't been saying his name.
I was like, damn. What is it? I know it's horrible, but shit. Ain't that bad.
I was feeling some type of way. He sold me on some money that day. I was feeling some type
he had to. I hope that was the content you were speaking on, because
no, that won't. I was real live wrong. I was probably wrong.
I like that run game though. That's why I kind of like. I keep an eye on the Bills as far as like being a team, because all they ever needed was a run game. Now, Cook's got to keep cooking, but if you can get a solid contribution from Cooks, I'm not talking about like a Dallas Cowboys game he had, just something solid to where he can open up the offense. You can do something with that with Josh Allen. Like, Josh Allen is still a dual threat, probably a top 3 dual threat quarterback in the league. Yeah, he's physical, but you can take away that physicality if you can keep the defense guessing. So it's all about their run game. They got to use the run game to help Josh Allen, to help that offense open up. And if they can do that, then yeah, Josh Allen will continue to be high. 3 picks and all. Maybe even a fumble. What other games? The Kansas City jump. Kansas City might win that. That weather is too cold for Miami. They got to depend on Tyreek Hill. Jalen Waddle now 100%. The run game, they will have to deal with that defense in Kansas City, because in that cold, them hits go hurt. Like, them hits go tally up. It ain't like you in good weather in Miami getting tackled in the sun. Nah, you in that. They say that shit is negative. Bro, what the fuck did they say that weather was? I know they ain't say negative 40 degrees. If they said that shit, bro, you might as well don't even play. I think it's definitely below 0 for that game. It's possible that bitch could be snowy and all. So I don't think Miami built for that type of shit. Now, Tyreek Hill has experience playing in Kansas City, but at the same time, that defense and Andy Reid know who Tyreek Hill is. So we'll see how that goes. I still would take Kansas City, flaws and all. Green Bay, Cowboys. We already know Cowboys go smoke the Packers. Like, they probably put up a nice little fight, but I feel like Dallas go get that one pick six or fumble touchdown that make all the difference. So I don't really think that's a game to be too concerned about. It's probably like 30-something Dallas, maybe 17-21 for Green Bay, but it'll be a valiant effort. Who else playing? I'm gonna get to us last before we move on. Who else playing? Who the Browns playing? Shit, let me pull up the list. Damn, shit, the Browns playing Texans. That's who they playing. Browns, Texans. I feel like Browns go ahead, get that done, only because of the youth of the Texans. And DeMeco Ryans is another guy that should be considered coach of the year. The way he was able to take a 3-13 in one team to the wild card with a rookie quarterback, young team, and all that, new system, all that. So shout out to Mufasa, as we used to call him. But yeah, I think the Browns offense is just go be a little more better, not because of the quarterbacks, but because of the overall game. I think the Browns can get a little more loose on the ground. Oh, that's a nice rhyme. But ultimately, I think Amari Cooper and David Njoku is going to be dynamic as usual and tear up that defense. Stingley might can get some plays here and there on Coop, but I think Coop will have like a good 70 yards, possible 2 touchdowns. So David Njoku, I feel like he gonna get like 80 yards. So I could be wrong, but I feel like it's gonna lean towards that direction. I don't know if that offense can keep up. I forgot who the running back for Singleton. Is it Singleton for the Texans? I don't know. He been decent. Devin Singleton, I believe. He been decent. Yeah, I don't. Who casual? Oh, I mean, I don't watch the Texans. I'll tell you now, I ain't really was like, oh, I'm gonna watch the Texans this year. So you can call me a Texans casual. Shit. I ain't mad to say that. I'll catch him next year. I like what CJ Stroud doing. Let's see though. And I believe it is Devin Singleton. I'm just thinking off the easy. And I bet it's Devin Singleton. Let's see who else. Oh, how the fuck I go back? Rams and Lions gonna be a banger. That's gonna be a banger. You got Matthew Stafford playing against his old team, Jared Goff playing against his old team. You will hope they show out. I would say for all the bettors, y'all go ahead and put some money on that game because it's gonna be a shootout. I can see. That's tough though. Do the Lions have enough in the secondary to stop Puka and Coop? And shit, I think Tutu Olawe is playing. Or Allwell, whatever that nigga name is. But yeah, they got a nice 3-set retreat, 3-set of wide receiver trios. So, or they got a wide receiver trio that's elite, basically. So they can score with the Lions. It's just the Lions got to make the plays. I think their run game they go take them home, but the Rams could run too. They got Kyrie Williams, so he's a touchdown monster. So I ultimately go with the Lions, though. I just think they got the better talent to carry them through. But shit, Aaron Donald's on the Rams. Aaron Donald's on the Rams. Like, their defense is probably not as talented as it used to be, but You got one of the best defensive players in the year.
He's washed.
He getting there, but I think he still can make an impact. Like, but that Detroit Lions offensive line is elite. So yeah, he might get took out the game. But who's to say?
That boy they got from Oregon, Sewell, he's all pro.
What is his number?
Penny 68.
68. Yeah, shoot. And he a rookie, right?
I remember him playing. I don't remember the exact college, but I do remember his highlights and how Mel Kiper was talking about him in his draft aspect.
Yeah, I think I did.
He is very nice. He was moving shit as an offensive lineman. I like him, and he's athletic as fuck.
He's like the 8th pick or something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that around that. Yeah, I do remember seeing something like that in the draft, or like for the shit. But so before I get to the Eagles game, so yeah, I got Browns, Chiefs, Bills, Cowboys, Lions, and the finale. Fuck, we do play on Monday. Fuck. I'm mad we play on Monday, man. I'm gonna have to keep that shit. But yeah, Philadelphia Eagles versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers once again in the playoffs. Second time in 3 years. Oh man, I'm nervous as hell as an Eagles fan. I'm too biased to pick against us, but it's like shit looking bad. Jalen Hurts still hasn't thrown the ball since the last game against the Giants when he hurt his finger. He even said it probably wasn't the best physical decision. So hopefully he can get some type of repetition today. It has to be today. If it's going to go into Saturday, well, we got a game on Monday, so that's actually a good thing. As much as I hate it, that's actually a fucking good thing. But I don't know, man. Rhythm is a tricky thing, and that Tampa Bay defense has the same personnel from the 2020 year when they won a championship, and they got guys like Antoine Whitfield Jr., who had a spectacular year. A lot of people were saying he was a Pro Bowl snub, and probably rightfully so. Still got Levante David. Still got I don't think David White really been playing like that, but still though, that defense is still the same as it's been, even when they beat us in the playoffs. So and still got Todd Bowles there, who knows how to play against Jalen Hurts for well, he did in that playoff run, but we had a good win against the Buccaneers this year. So if we can replicate that, I think we can fuck around and barely make it. Like barely make it. I think it's gonna be like maybe a 24-21 type game. It's gonna be close. Maybe a field goal might do it. Maybe a missed field goal might do it. Who knows? But I don't know, man. We got to deal with a hype Baker Mayfield. Well, he just got cooled off the last game that they had to win. He scored like 9 points. But the weapons that the Bucks got, you got Mike Evans, who's still productive as he was as a rookie. Like the man still just wake up and put 1,000 yards on the charts. You got Chris Godwin. He's healthy. He's been hurt for like the past 2 years and hasn't been looking like himself. But I would say Chris Godwin is still looking like, oh, this nigga gone. But yeah, like they still got some weapons on that defense that can carve up our they got weapons on offense that can carve up our defense. So I'm nervous. I'm nervous about that one. And then you got the reception guard, as I call him. Well, what is it, Rashid White? I hope I ain't saying it. It's like it's spelled weird. Rashid White, reception guard, out the backfield. All he does is catch footballs. Like It's ridiculous. Lead the game with like 5 receptions as a running back. That shit crazy. But I'm still picking us. I ain't never gonna pick against my squad. I don't care how fucking sorry. It's just like you, Rob. I'm gonna be off the fucking mystic. Even though I'm seeing fucking fire, I'm seeing smoke coming out the house. I'm outside the house, but I'm seeing smoke. And I'm just like, this shit ain't really burning. This ain't burning down. So yeah, till I see some flames, I'm gonna be optimistic about my squad. So I'm taking Philly 24-21. But yeah, that's about it on the football side. This nigga went off on the way he went.
The fuck? His phone died or something?
I don't know, probably. Shit, I gotta keep track of my shit. But we can move on. I've been trying to keep college a little bit, but I don't know. I be getting lost in the sauce sometimes. Like,
Man, college ain't what it used to. College ain't what it used to be, bro. Now everything done switched up after now they done paid these college players. Well, they done paid kids now.
yeah. And then you got talents not even going to college, so that take away from it too.
That's what I'm saying. Like the G League really did it went from the D League to the G League. So now, yeah, players that just don't really care about college, they're just really relying on their skill just to get to the NBA. They're just like, fuck it, we just gonna go to the G League.
Yeah.
Get that contract.
Yeah, contract.
Yeah, but that's wild though, because now, yeah, you're not gonna see like the only team that really seems like to keep in the funk still would be Kentucky.
Bro, Kentucky, they saying Kentucky got 6 first-round draft picks.
This has got to translate both he and Wilco.
Yeah, and you
That
see
shit
that's
crazy.
all. Even they nigga off the bench, I think Rob Dillingham is the best person to be honest. But I mean, to each his own. Of course, they're gonna say I forgot the other dude name. Of course, they're gonna say that he probably better, but still though, yeah.
I think he coming off the bench too. DJ Wagner? I
Yeah,
don't think he start at all.
that's crazy.
I think the
Yeah,
main guy is separate.
no, they got some. They really do got some potential. Well, they got some people to come through though, but I still don't know if they're gonna win like the national championship. They still could probably win it. Well, the NCAA tournament and stuff, but I don't know, man. It's just so much talent going on right now. Like, I think this is what I said at the beginning of the season too. Like, you're getting most of those players that probably wasn't going to get looked at if before this whole NIL deals and stuff. Like, so I'm not saying you're getting like bottom tier players, but you're getting like basically what the NBA would be getting like sneaky picks, huh?
Kind of like free agency.
Yeah.
Because the thing about that is along with the NIL deals, they made the transfer protocol way more accessible. So you can go and transfer and don't wait for a year, depending on your circumstance. So a
Yeah.
nigga can be like, yeah, if I ain't getting tick, or I don't like, it's like Caleb Love. He went from UNC to Arizona ASAP. Like he ain't had to sit out a year. So,
Didn't Shador and them do that?
huh?
Didn't Shador do that?
Yep. Went
Yeah.
right from JSU to Colorado. Willy
Yep.
nilly.
Like
Why
you
you want to
said, yeah,
go?
now it's free agency now. Shit, if you ain't paying if you ain't giving the player the right tick or the right amount of money, they gone.
Yep. That's why. And shout out to the great Nick Saban.
I actually thought that in hiring coaches, recruiting players, that my age started to become a little bit of an issue. People wanted assurances that I would be here for 3 years, 5 years, whatever, and that got harder and harder for me to be honest about. And to be honest, this last season was grueling. It was a real grind for us to come from where we started to where we got to. Took a little more out of me than usual, and you know, when people mention the health issue, it was really just the grind of, can you do this the way you want to do it? Can you do it the way you've always done it?
Freshly retired, along with a lot of legendary coaches. The game has changed, my dog. The game has changed. It's
Oh
getting
yeah, and
crazy.
he's saying I'm done with it. He's saying I ain't trying to fool with that. Everything done changed up now. It's just my time.
Yep.
The
It's
man
a
won.
whole ball game.
The man won how many championships back to back? Like
Shit, I think it had to be at least 3.
nigga ended out with 6.
Yeah. Shit. I think he won it all shit. He won at LSU. I forgot who he coached at before LSU though. I ain't even go cap. Like it was like some bottom tier team, but still D1. Still made him look good. Yeah, that shit crazy though. Like is a whole bargaining tool now. So ain't no more teams that can be like they got the mystique and the legendary, system of the program that will keep the player. It's like, yeah, but what about the check? Like, what about what deals can you offer me? Like a McDonald's deal, a Mercedes Benz deal, a Gucci deal or something? Like that shit crazy.
That's really the only thing not taking a hit in like college football though. Like I mean, you can still pay a player. You still just gotta pay these players these NIL deals for the football, but they still come to college because they don't have no other route just to get to the NFL.
Yeah, that's big facts.
Really, the only thing it messed up was basketball, to be honest.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? This is what's supposed to happen. What's
Yeah,
happening right now is supposed to happen. Like these niggas supposed to be making bread. As much as these colleges make money off them, yeah.
been like it, yeah.
Yeah. I deserve $1 million if you're making fucking $5 billion a year off this one program.
And you're
Let
selling my
alone all the
jersey
other.
number and all that shit. Like they coming to
Like,
see me, oldest, not you.
exactly. Like they're not coming to see your old ass scream at me, nigga. They're coming to see me windmill some shit. Like,
Facts.
because they know I'm going to the league. They know they're watching an NBA player right now playing for their college. Like,
And they abusing every minute of that shit.
they abuse the fuck out that shit. Talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna prep you for the NBA. Just go win a college championship with us, and you're gonna be the first round pick. Bullshit. You just want a goddamn win for your college. And I get it, that's what niggas sign up for, but at the same time, like, well, we'll see. With Coach Kyle, I want to see how he managed this team. They got a lot of talent, so I want to see if he's gonna let the NBA players that's supposed to be NBA players rock, or is he gonna fuck around and if they do get in position to win a national championship, is he gonna shorten up that bench and hold some players back?
Shit, I feel like yeah, he might shorten it up, hold some people back.
I still ain't forgiven for Devin Booker.
Why?
He bought him off the bench when he clearly should have started the whole time.
Oh yeah, that's
That nigga had him off the bench for Andrew Harrison.
shit.
What?
I mean, might not have been Devin Booker today, man. So
Man,
can't
hell no, bro. Book was the same Book in high school, bro. He was the same nigga, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Like, he was a bucket then, the same way he's a bucket now. Like, that's all he knew. And Coach Cal was like, I got this twin that was like a number 5 recruit that I gotta continue to play, or we might lose him. I don't know. I think he's a little better than the Devin Booker guy.
Hmm.
And nigga, you was wrong, nigga.
Completely wrong about that shit.
Nigga had Karl Anthony Towns in the post, not taking no threes. Whole time the motherfucker could shoot.
Man, that's college, man. You gotta work in the system.
Man, fuck that. You holding me back. He ain't do shit with D Rose or John Wall. Maybe DeMarcus Cousins, though. Maybe DeMarcus Cousins. Like, he ain't never let DeMarcus Cousins shoot threes. Shit, maybe he should. But another note about college, we're going to see the Bronny show, my nigga.
Oh yeah, Isaiah is out.
The Bronny show is in effect. We get to see who Bronny really is, bro.
I mean, that's gonna be the first, bro. Hopefully, he actually go out there and show out. I mean, so far he's been playing good.
Yeah, getting better each game. So I'm not putting too much stock on the wins or losses because that team pretty much ass. But yeah, I would love to see Bronny run the point and just show off. Like, we project you to be a combo guard, you know. So show the skills that you can, possibly. And this was make it more interesting, bro. LeBron knows how to sell a motherfucking fight. Like, LeBron's like Don King, the way he been hyping up Bronny. Oh yeah, he's better than the 90% of the league. Bronny can play right now and start, or I don't think he said start, but shit, he probably did. So yeah, I'm happy to see. I'm not happy about the Isaiah collar injury, but or Collier injury, but I am excited to see Bronny getting the rock out, man. I don't even think he ever did that in his high school career, to be honest. Like, he was never really the man. I don't think in any team he played on in Sierra Canyon. So
Nah, hell
yeah,
no.
yeah. So I like to see him be like a vocal point in the offense. Because who knows, man? Who knows, man? Some shit might just snap one day and be like, oh shit, I can do this. But yeah, nothing else about college for real. I would like to say, man, get well soon, Aubrey Griffin. Get well soon, my baby. I'm hurting about my baby, man. That's my baby right there, man. Like, I've been watching her. This is her 5th year, and it's crazy because it's like her 4th ACL tear, or like her 4th big. No. I think she had 1 ACL before, so this is her 2nd one. Then she had like back surgery and shit, so she missed a lot of time. But I've been watching her since like 2020, 2021, around that year when she played with Megan Walker. So yeah, like, yeah, I was fucking with Meg off the strength that she came from Virginia. But yeah, I started looking at Aubrey Griffin. I'm like, yo, she athletic as shit. Like, she fucking. But yeah, shout out to my baby. Hope you're doing good. We gonna hold you down. Might be her last year in college, for real, for real. So
I
maybe
mean,
she
you said
get,
it's her 5th year.
huh?
I mean, you said it's her 5th year.
Yeah.
She would have to go through like that whole committee or some shit like that, or she did want to keep playing because it was a nigga that was playing like It did say it was one dude that played for at least like 7, 8 years now in college basketball.
It's a nigga that's like 28.
Yeah, playing college basketball. Like, what the fuck, dude? Just go ahead and get your degree and leave.
Yeah, she might have a case, but it's like it's so many injuries. It's like, they might say it's not even healthy for her to play anymore. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. She a tough cookie.
Nigga, why are you gonna sit here and say album of the month? We'll reply in the chat. Get your ass back on here.
Exactly. Ugh, ugly ass. Nigga talking about that 21. I gotta listen to that junk. We gotta get some music tickets off, but I ain't listened to that 21 junk, so I don't know if that junk even legit like that. But goddamn, yeah, there ain't too much else about college. NBA. Hold on, let me tell this nigga. Come on.
Man, I'm looking for my piece that goes to my dad break. I can't even find that shit.
He is blazing this 21 7. I'm feeling iffy. The features ain't really doing nothing for me. But at the same time, I mean, if he got some solid bangers, then shit, that's just another junk on the catalog.
Man, all this shit. Most of that shit be biased anyway. So I don't. All the shit Devon is saying, that shit gonna be. I don't know. Just like that whole Drake album, for real. Like niggas barely talk about that shit now.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think that was like a more so of a backfire from him dropping another mixtape. I think that kind of just, but it's a smooth. Is a smooth fit, I would say, like a Quiet Taste type of thing.
It's a 7.5 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10 at the highest. But other than that, bruh, like it won't. It's just like another It's just like another one of these albums that came out last year for real. It's just mediocre.
7.9.
Who?
For all the dogs, I give 7.9.
I give it. That's my favorite rapper. A 7.9 is acceptable. I'd say that's high. That's high gratitude. Thank you.
It really could be in the 8s because Rob said it's dying off, and it is dying off. But at the same time, that Sexy Red song, that him Sexy Red and SZA song, stay playing on the radio.
That's because it's a radio hit. And I told Dave on that. That's a radio hit. They're gonna be playing that shit in the club and everything.
He said that day it came out. He said that day it came out. We went to his house and listened to it. He was listening to it on his TV. He said it's gonna be the radio hit, and it was
because it's built for that. But still, though, I'm just saying, like it's slight work with that album. I don't want to say it's underwhelming or just because people aren't playing it no more means it's not that good. I think it's still a damn good album.
I wouldn't say it's underwhelming. He gave you bars the first 6 tracks. The first 6 tracks he gave you bars. Mm-hmm. The second 6 is kind of I always told you was filler. It's kind of like what Rob is saying. It's like the same music he was making last year. Like, and then I feel like the last leg of the album was like heavily Yachty influence. I think he'll look back at that and be like, maybe that wasn't too mature of me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's for the masses. You gotta appease the motherfuckers that's watching Casin in on Twitch now.
You're preaching right now.
It's like you gotta appease to all the mass markets, not just grown ass men. Grown ass men is like he got your casual Drake fans are gonna be Drake fans regardless. But then you got the 40-year-olds who are like sophisticated, listening to Nothing Was the Same and Take Care, sipping coffee and being bougie and having money. He's talking about Austin Martin music and shit like this. Now he's wearing Borax. So it's like a transition in music where we can't look at the artist so much as we look at the time, as more as we look at the times. Things are changing, and he's changing with it. So it's like a 7 out of 9 from you. That's crazy appreciation. That's appreciation right there. Because I I wouldn't have gave this album a 7.
Wow.
But
Wow.
me holding it to Drake standards, I wouldn't give this album a 7. I give this album
I think that's what you're doing wrong.
because I've listened to it. Now, when I was first going through my woes, yeah, I'm a Drake fan. I'm gonna say it's the hardest thing, but now listen to the back work of it. The track work, it wasn't that good put together because at the same time he's giving us this doing a tour. I think if the man sat down and was making this in a studio, it probably would have been a little more heavier for the ears. But like at the same time, it's Drake. You get a 7.9. That's your rating. I ride with it. I heard Rob say 8 something. So like
No, Rob said 7.5, I believe.
7.5. Okay.
I said
7.5.
I said at the highest it probably is an 8.
Okay. Highest is an 8. That's appreciable. Okay.
I give it that because even though the album was like different from what we expected, the raps was still hitting. Like now, some of it was a little more commercialized to the youth. Like I don't give a fuck. You know, the Yachty song, those songs, the rhythm is pertaining to like younger people. Like it's more up tempo. It ain't like it's high energy basically. So
the boy gave you bars.
You can see them. Hold on.
Yeah. I just dropped the blunt. That means your girl cheating on you, but I ain't got no girl.
You so ugly, bro. What the fuck?
Damn. Motherfucking cats.
Nigga said my girl getting piped right now, and I don't even know who she is. Like,
oh, damn, that's crazy. But yeah, that Drake album, I did feel like it delivered on some of the raps. Now, when he got into the little emotional therapy shit, that's where you lose me. But I think holding it to a Drake standard is a little, I wouldn't say harsh, but it's like holding LeBron. It's like holding the Lakers LeBron to the standard of Heat LeBron. Like, you know, that's not too fair. Like, it's a whole different time. If he got to do the whole Kakashi Sensei shit, so be it. But it still came out as solid quality music. Like, it's still music you're going to play. So that's just my take on it. So this is how we got to it though. You glazing the hell out of 21. Like, did you even listen to the album yet?
I listened to it. I listened to it all morning.
What's your notables?
Red Sky, Red Rum. He got a song on there called I don't remember the quite name. I've got to go look at the track list. But as far as I know, I was listening to the first 4 songs. I like Red Rum and I like Red Sky. Red Sky is like the last one, but I ain't listened to all. It's fucking 20 something songs. You got to get through the whole goddamn album. I think I was on like probably 16, but what I was hearing so far is very, very, very fucking good.
Yeah, that's all right. Because I was looking at the track list and I was like, dang, ain't no powerful. Like it had some good features, but
you got Brent Faiyaz on that bitch.
Yeah, did I miss that?
Yeah, Brent Faiyaz, SZA.
I think Doja Cat. It says
Cat.
SZA on there.
Yeah,
I think Walker. But I feel like the biggest features was like the R&B people, like
Young Thug, Lil Durk, Travis Scott, Summer Walker, Brent Faiyaz, Burner Boy, Mariah the Scientist. I mean, what's her name? Megan. Mariah the Scientist.
Yeah.
And he got some shit. Metro Boomin. Well, that's a producer. Yeah.
Yeah. But still, like, I feel like the Metro song's probably the best songs, but I'll see. I ain't listened to it yet, so I'll see. But yeah, that's a weird lane. Like, I guess he's doing that thing that we've been saying, where it's like gangster rap is starting to kind of like, I don't want to say die out, but like it's starting to get watered down. I mean, maybe I'm speaking a little too soon because I ain't heard the album, but I mean, all these R&B stars, bitch. I know you ain't talking about some trap shit with some R&B motherfuckers.
Maybe not as watered down, but like maybe it's like its own lane now. It's like you have that specific genre. Music is starting to be woke, so they probably sub-genre it into its own genre, like, and try to get it farther away from what we listen to. You got trap music, scam music is not even, scammers got their own music. It's not even trap music, but it's a different.
Finesse music.
It's like finesse. It's not even talking about trenches. It's just talking about getting over on niggas and coming up. Like how Detroit niggas rap.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it also, I think the whole, the RICO cases, I think niggas is starting to like try to switch it up as far as like incriminating themselves in lyrics and shit like that. Even 21 said like, everything he rap about is cap, which is kind of crazy.
It was cap.
But you can take it in two ways. Pause. But
whoa,
is he saying that to tell the truth about him capping, or is he saying that to like throw the law off of him? Like
throw the law, obviously.
Yeah, but could you really say he capping? Like I feel like that's like low key saying he capping low key, like, cause like I mean even the nigga now expressing his true roots, being from the UK, like. Well, he got an album called American Dream. I ain't listened to the album, so I don't even know the contents of it. But yeah, like I feel like he is going in certain directions that's like outside of what we grow up listening to him say.
I listened to the album. The very first track that his mother is bringing him over to America to pursue the life that he had. Where at 6 years old, she told the age of him coming over here. She said, "I gave this life to you for you to have his American dream," and he's telling you his story, and that's how the album is playing out. So I'm guessing he's taking the concept over of we was clowning him over those years.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's embracing it, and like he ain't lying about his roots, but he telling you the truth. The first 6 years of his life, he was living in the UK. I don't think that takes away from the fact that he came to Atlanta and was still a menace, but he should have told that story in the beginning, so like the UK could get more clout. I'm not saying that they can get more clout, but bro, he has been reaping the benefits of a lifestyle that probably has been lived over there. Like them niggas, they kind of watered down because they don't have guns, but at the same time, they all about. It's just different over there. Have you ever seen for example, I'm just taking this as an example. I'm taking it off music. I'm just taking it as an example. Like you seen the sports, like fans. I will view NBA sports fans as customers over like European basketball fans being like true fans. Because have you seen a European basketball game like the fans? Like the fans be more lit than the game sometimes, my nigga. And they don't even have no LeBron James over there playing for them. These niggas be, but who are we to say they don't have a LeBron James? You know what I'm saying? Obviously they don't have a LeBron James, but you get what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
But like I look at the NBA's fans as customers because you gotta pay for what you want to see. Over there, them niggas got whole flags in the motherfucking in the motherfucking stands, jumping up and down, like whole stadium rocking, bro. They probably let the stadium go to capacity because those are real fans. They care about the organization. The motherfucker, the bars and shit be fighting it out. Like, we don't have shit like that. Because why? People with too much money in this shit to act crazy. It's a whole standard over here. Living is different. When you go over there, that shit out the window. And it's crazy. I be like, it's crazy. I be thinking like, why don't Americans wake up and realize that life could probably be better overseas?
Like, it's so crazy. I literally was thinking that yesterday.
I was thinking that yesterday too.
I won't thinking that. But I was thinking like, is there a way or there are morals and traditions? If we adopted that, could we be better as people? If we're just a little more disciplined like they are, because they're 10 toes down with their discipline. Like they ride or die for the same loyalty you talking about for their sports is the same loyalty they show for their culture and their religion. We don't do that because this is America. We're free to do whatever. So we're not abide to restricted discipline and the laws that they preach. We do our own thing. We think our own way. We think shit.
Freedom of
Motherfuckers think
speech.
God is whoever the fuck they think it is
Freedom of
over
speech.
here. That is not the same over there. If you
Yeah.
say God is not this, God is not that, they are chopping your head
The
off.
head off. It's
And
one way
everybody's
over
gonna
that
be there to
motherfucker.
watch, and they're gonna
Yeah.
clap after that shit is done. So, like, I do feel that like if we adopted some of their discipline and traditions, we could probably do something a little more epic as far as people. But that's a whole different.
And Jokic told it to him. Jokic told it to him. So like, if this was Serbia, we would be seeing you in the streets by
Yeah,
now.
I'm just happy that we didn't play in Serbia this game. It's gonna be really fun to see how it will be ended. So.
He didn't even have to
that
say that
nigga,
much, but you knew what he was
bro,
saying. Like, we will
that was
see
the
you outside.
smoothest. No fine, bro. That nigga threatened he threatened the refs without threatening. He said, "I'm so happy this wasn't in Serbia. I'm so happy because they would not let this shit rock."
The fan. God.
My brother is in the back. But anywho, all right. So shit. Now that we on Jokic, let's get to the NBA. Honestly, yesterday sucked. Now it was a lot of buckets. It was a lot of buckets yesterday, and then it was some good performances this week. Now that I think about it, but damn, LeBron scored 10. Fucking, I forgot who else had a crazy stinker. Who the fuck else played? Oh yeah, the Boston game.
They
Bruh.
scored 10, but the Kings still had double digits, baby. So it ain't.
He got that shit rocking. He said, you know what? Yeah, he probably was out the game and like, fuck it. I'm still get that 10, goddamn it. Y'all get this win, but I'm gonna get
It's
this
crazy.
10.
I got Jason Tatum. Slightly moving up the ladder to fourth. I got Shea still at 1.
Yeah, he's at 1.
Embiid at 2. Giannis, huh?
I was agreeing with that. Like Shea is he's put himself into 1. I think that 1 is still up for grabs. I think like a couple more performances from the top 5, and then they'll start to sway. But yeah, Shea got it right now. I don't want to be too critical about those 2 blowout losses we had, because if you go back further, he's had some like really good wins. But again, we just got blown out back-to-back games not too long ago. Now we made up for it, but still, it's like every MVP has like a reason to not be number 1, I would say. So I think like if Shea dropped 50, he gonna have a good lead. Like he just need that signature game. I don't think he's had that signature game. He's had signature plays, but I just need 50. If you get that 50 ball, yeah, then Shea is definitely will be number 1. But I think there's room for Luka. I think there's room for Joel, unless he keep missing games. I mean, he's single digits away from missing out in contention for MVP, which would be crazy.
I think Jason Tatum name need to be a little bit more respect. His team is winning. They just got blew out. Like you said, it was an anomaly. So
it was an anomaly, but at the same time, it's like I was watching Shaq. I was watching what Shaq was saying. Or not even what he was saying, but I was watching his expression. He was looking at Chuck because, Chuck, he was talking about, I guarantee the Celtics are going to win. And they got blown the fuck out. So at halftime, they was talking about the game. And Chuck, he was like, well, I'm not surprised about the lead. They just played in overtime yesterday against a good Minnesota team. I'm not surprised about this. And Shaq, every time Chuck says some shit that he don't agree with, he will be like, he didn't even say nothing because time was running out. But it was like some, all right, Chuck, whatever, nigga. That's that loser shit. That's like I felt like he wanted to bring that shit up. Like, see, that's why you ain't got no championships, Chuck. Chuck. Always talking about this. That's that loser mentality. I got 4 of them. Before you say anything, Chuck. Before you say anything. But yeah, like I can feel. If that was the perspective Shaq was taking, I can understand that, because as great as the teams they've been all year, those are the challenges you got to take and maybe they will pass those challenges later on through the year. It's very possible they could do that. But a game like that against Milwaukee, who, even though they're number 2, we know they're somewhat sweet. They're somewhat sweet. And they basically like sent the message like, yeah, we got deficiencies, but we can hang with y'all. Giannis done dunked on every big man that they had on the game. So I feel like they was really trying to send a message like y'all can get got too if y'all ain't really stepping up. So yeah, like the Celtics, I would like to see them be the best team in the league and take those challenges. Even if you lose, you can't be getting blown out by what, 40, 50, something like that. Like they got dog yesterday. They got dog walk. And I believe everyone's healthy on that team. So there's no excuse other than that back-to-back and going to overtime. But still, man, you're a nice team. You're better than that. You're way better than that. Tatum up there though. Tatum, I'll give Tatum his respect as far as being like a MVP candidate, but I don't think I'll go no further than 3.
Respect.
I'm trying to think who else. Is Jokic still up there? They're still a top 3 team in the West.
Respectably, he's up there, but we have to see.
Yeah, I think they having a little drop off. Maybe fatigue catching them.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna win. I don't think too many 20-something triple-double performances are gonna get him an MVP. I don't think. If like you said, if Shea still keeps having performances of 30s and 40s, and if he gets that 50, it's looking like it's gonna be between him, Giannis, and Embiid.
Yeah, that's also who I was gonna bring up with Giannis.
Maybe Luka.
And Luka too. But as bad as the season as the Bucks, I mean, quote unquote bad as the season as the Bucks is having, they're still the number 2 seed in the East. And I think they got separation as far as that. So it's like, is that a case for Giannis to be MVP? Like, despite all these deficiencies that they got, Giannis is still putting up Giannis numbers, I believe. I think he's still averaging 30. I think he's still averaging 10 plus rebounds, maybe like 4 some assists. The defense is there, even when it's not. So it's like I'm pretty sure it's still 1 block, 1 steal. So I think that's a good case for Giannis. You playing with a team that's struggling, but off of the strength of your greatness, they're the number 2 seed in the East. And they just beat the number 1 team in the East. So if Milwaukee get the number 1 seed, yeah, it might be Giannis, to be honest. I'm gonna look at this schedule real quick. I do want to see who playing today. I kind of want to convince myself on these parlays. I'm trying to hit on something, man. I'm trying to hit on something.
Who you taking?
Huh?
Who you taking?
Oh, I got to see who playing. I put something in, but I forgot who the fuck. Damn, I can't move this shit. All right. Let's see. Houston, Detroit, I feel like that's a good money game. That's low-key a good money game. I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think both teams will be scoring. No Cade. So Jaden Ivey should be okay to do something. It's a good defensive team, though. So, Houston 500. See, telling you, man. For some reason, I don't have faith in Houston. I feel like the Warriors are going to make it before Houston. Damn, that's a hot take.
That's
a hot take. I just got the feeling. I don't know why. I just got the feeling. Especially if they make a trade. It probably has to be through a trade. I don't know who the fuck they're going to get.
Yeah, it probably got to be a change. Probably got to be a change of scenery.
But yeah, man, for some reason, I don't have faith in Houston. Like, I don't have faith in Houston. Like, no shade. I just look at that roster. It's like Jalen Green is not ascended to be that player like a Scotty Barnes is playing. Like, he's actually regressed. And then you got Jabari Smith Jr. I actually like Jabari Smith Jr., But the man could have been the #1 pick at one point, the way they was hyping him up coming out of college. And he ain't nowhere near as good as Paulo and Chet. So them expectations is very wavering. Like, so I'm not sure. I see deficiencies. But I'm saying all that, but I think both of those players gonna have good games, to be honest. They're coming off good games. So I can see them going doing something slight. Indiana and Atlanta. I'm liking Trae Young.
I'm liking Trae Young.
I'm liking Trae Young, but it's all depending on DeJounte Murray. He lets DeJounte Murray score when he feel like it. So he be having some games where he don't really be looking to score. But I like the assist, though. I feel like he can get 10 assists. No Halliburton. So Andrew Nembhard is a name I would look for. I think he's one of the best backup point guards in the league. And that's on a team with TJ McConnell. So they got some on DraftKings with Andrew Nembhard. I would look into that because I think you should know about him. What he did against the Lakers last year. Do you remember? Do you recall?
Nah. What'd he do?
Halliburton. Gamer. Yeah. Baby!
The rookie out of Gonzaga hits a three at the buzzer.
Oh Lord, I ain't gonna bring it up then. Shoot.
Yeah.
I'll put the video on the pod.
Oh yeah, put it on there.
You were like that nigga? I know. Well, anywho, Miles Turner. I'm not Miles Turner, man. I'm scared. He damn near on my ban list. He's spotty with his block.
Oh yeah, he must be smoking.
He's spotty with his blocks. He's spotty with his threes, and he's spotty with his scoring. Like he's just too spotty.
Yeah, he overall spotty. If he spotty with all that, damn, that's everything.
Yeah, damn it. No bullshit. National game, Sacramento, Philly. I kind of like that. I kind of like that game.
Is Embiid playing?
I doubt it. And shit, he ready to give up his MVP. Possible chance. Like he must be going through it, I guess. I don't even know the injury.
Yeah, damn, Embiid.
So I can see a good night for Sabonis. I can see gotta get my phone on the charger. I'll be right back. You really think this nigga Metro Boomin made a beat out of Drake screaming or some shit?
I don't know. He did.
You seen that video? This nigga Drake was getting his beard cut or some shit. That nigga said, ah.
All right, go. My bad. Nope.
And then it was a Metro Boomin beat that I was like,
You a fuck a rich nigga for the fame, won't you? You'll get that pussy up to a lane, won't you?
I'm like, is this why these niggas really beefing?
To the rest of you, the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomachs, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? You guys, that's what I thought. No, that's what I thought.
But goddamn, what was that? Yeah, Sacramento, Philly. I'm liking Sabonis. Go have to play against Paul Reed. I think he go big boy Paul Reed, fuck around, get maybe 20. I feel comfortable with the assist. Because they're gonna end up double teaming him, and that's Tobias Harris and Paul Reed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's barbecue chicken to me. Fox, I don't know about Fox. Now I'm depending.
I've been hearing a lot of good shit about Paul Reed.
Yeah, he's more so on the flashy side. He's more like eye candy, if you will, because he'll do some like crazy dribble or some shit.
Oh, from Paul Reed behind the back. Oh, and then Tyrese made a shot.
Like they call him B-ball Paul. Like
Yeah,
he's like one
B-ball
of those.
Paul.
Yeah, he's one of those just natural ballers, I guess. Like it's kind of like Nas Reed-esque, where he just fuck around and do a crazy dribble. Like what the fuck that came from? Like, but it's I see that, but it don't equate to the production when I look at the stat lines or when I watch the games. It's like, yeah, he did all that, but only got like 7 points, 5 rebounds. Like, nigga doing all that just to like not even really do nothing. So, but he is all right. He is all right. Like when he wants to be a solid big man, he's okay. Like he's definitely an NBA player with talent, but I wouldn't say he ain't spectacular, in my opinion. Like I say that and he's gonna fuck around and do like a fucking crazy ass Euro tonight. But yeah, and I will put my money on Paul Reed, to be honest, because he gonna have to play a lot. Like I don't really think they be playing Mo Bamba like that at all. So he probably play like 30 minutes. You can get like 6 rebounds. Shit, I'm definitely putting money. He won me something. Like, did y'all see the joint I won? The little $50
You won?
joint. Yeah, I put it in the chat. I put it in the chat. I guess niggas ain't see it. I only won $50 though.
What you put on it?
It was like 9 cents.
9 cents.
Like 21 legs. I was just like shit. It was a safe bet, to be honest. Or behold, that bitch hit. So I gotta fuck with the niggas that helped me get that win. Paul Reed is definitely on that list. I'm definitely gonna put like 7 rebounds on 6.5 rebounds. Shit. Maxi. I feel like that's gonna be the game though. Maxi versus Fox. I feel like they gonna fuck around, play a fast-paced game. Probably.
So you take Maxi over what?
He got to be at like 30 right now. So I would try to like tread lightly with that. I would try to tread lightly, but I'll put like 3 plus 3s. Maybe not 3.5, but I'll put 3 plus 3s. But the shots gonna be there. Both those teams play fast. So same with Fox. I can see him hitting 3 threes, getting like 25. He still averaged 28, but he's been cooling off. So they've been kind of like they've been kind of friendly with his scoring, but it's still like projected to be like 27 something. Probably is right at 28, 27.5. Is this nigga Rob off? This nigga muted. Oh damn. Shit, I ain't even know. Goddamn. Yeah, I like Maxi and Fox. Goddamn Hornets and San Antonio. See, y'all was glazing that Wemby shit, and rightfully so. Rightfully so, because it's amazing what he did in that amount of time to get a triple-double.
The youngest in Spurs history to get a triple-double, young Victor Wembanyama.
And it's amazing that he got a triple-double in the first place. Like, that shit just came out of nowhere. But I was kind of mad. I was feeling salty. This is when FanDuel affects my basketball takes and acumen or whatever. And I was mad because the bitch ain't had no blocks. Not a steal, not a 3. I was like, man, this nigga ain't did shit. But I don't know, man. It's tricky because this nigga Pop, bro. This nigga Pop, bro. He started to piss me off, man. He really is pissing me off. Like,
what is minutes?
Let the man be great, bro. The fuck? Like, he don't even got that much time to be playing games. And I ain't even talking about like in a life stance. I'm talking about in the basketball life stance. Like, we seen all these greats retire, bro. Like, nigga, you on the clock too, bro. You got a good solid 2 years before this shit just change up on you. So at least let my dog be, get like 30 minutes. We trying to win some money, man. And you winning, you got the nigga that can do everything on the box score playing 21 minutes. 21 motherfucking minutes?
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Was it a blowout? I think it was a blowout, though. No, the Spurs blew. Who the fuck did they play, bro? Hold on.
I can't even remember.
I can't remember either. Was it the Pistons? It might have been the Pistons. It had to be a sorry team because I felt like he was gonna go crazy. Like, but yeah, motherfucker want to get a triple double. Like,
imagine if he let him play the whole game, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. He could have won niggas some bread. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. This nigga holding him back for no reason, but want to let Jeremy Shohan be a fucking point guard. Pop, what's going on, bro? That wine, bro. It's the wine. It's the wine and the age. This man, he developing whatever the fuck they call Alzheimer's, whatever the fuck.
Good catch by Pop. Mood.
That and the wine getting to his old ass. God damn it. But yeah, I'm liking the Spurs. I still, man. That's a shaky game, god damn it. I like Miles Bridges, though. I like Miles Bridges. I'm loving Miles Bridges. He's been hooping. He's a 20-point scorer. He's been efficient. He's been showing up a lot. I like Miles Bridges. I don't even think they got anybody that can really hang with him. I mean, of course they got Wemby, but as far as like one-on-one matchups, who's the Spurs power forward? They switched their lineup. It might be Shohan. Shohan might be the power forward now because they got I think Malachi starts.
What happened to the white boy that was starting the center?
I think he coming off the bench. Hell, he might be out the rotation. I don't really be seeing him like that. Zach Collins. Yeah, Keldon off the bench now too. I can't remember who really started. I think Trae Young, Malachi, Vassell, Sohan, and Wemby, but I could be wrong. But yeah, like Miles Bridges should have a favorable. Sohan can guard him. Sohan can guard him. I might be capping. Miles Bridges might actually be on the under now that I think about it. You gotta get past Sohan, then you gotta get past Wemby. So, but then in that case, I'm feeling friendly about Wemby blocks. I'm gonna go for 3 Wemby blocks.
Wemby blocks.
Yeah, I feel like he gonna make up for not having none against the Hornets. Shoot, Nick Richards. Yeah, Wemby go get some blocks. Dare I say 3s, but I don't even know. Like
3 Wemby blocks is kind of ooh.
What for the league leader in blocks against that Charlotte Hornets team?
Oh, he's the league leader.
Yeah, I believe so. All right, let me I'm gonna skim through these. Yeah, Portland, Minnesota. Anthony Edwards, everything. Maybe Anthony Simons. Shit. I'm gonna fuck with Cat too. I'm gonna go Anthony Edwards, Cat. Going some overs. I'll go 27 for Ant, and like 20 for Cat. But I'll give him 2 3s. I'll give them both 2 3s. Probably give Cat some good rebounds. I think Rudy Gobert's still out. So yeah, I'll probably do Cat 7 rebounds just to be safe. That's probably it. I probably won't do nothing else. Portland is Portland. I mean, them boys just got smoked. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Who they play?
Yesterday?
No, who they play tonight?
They played Minnesota.
Oh, they play Minnesota tonight.
Yeah, they might be all unders off of back-to-back. All unders.
All unders.
There was definitely all unders yesterday. I was looking like, damn, all unders. All unders. Nobody performed. Crazy. Got Clippers, Memphis. Everything Clippers. I don't need shit. Everything except Russell Westbrook. Ty Lue be fucking cheating that man. You probably put all unders on Russ. It depends though. Like if it's a blowout, is Ty Lue gonna let him rock and just have the Russell Westbrook show? That could actually happen. Russ numbers actually real friendly, but some of it is OD. Like, but the unders is lovely. Like they'll have like 4.5 rebounds, like 3.5 assists.
I be saying this shit. I be saying this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's friendly though. Like shit. Cause he can do those things if you can catch him in a blowout game. But yeah, Ty Lue only have him in for like 18 minutes. So it's kind of like, and then he's not like, I would say Norman Powell's more of the vocal point off the bench than Russ. So it's like, it's not like he getting a lot of plays. He got to set guys up, but it's like, hell, he might just let Norman Powell take the ball up the court and Norman Powell get a bucket. But I would say all overs on the Clippers. But Kawhi. I don't know. I'm not sure if Kawhi's gonna like insert himself. Like, I don't think he's gonna be too interested in even being in the fucking game. Like, but at the same time, I don't know. Have you noticed that James Harden has brought a new life to Kawhi?
From their 8th straight win, no way.
No, I ain't noticed.
This nigga be jumping and skipping around. Every time he make a play and he want to dap somebody up, he go right to James Harden. He run to that nigga beeline. I was like, damn. Yeah, you know they hit the strip clubs together. I told you I was a good. You said what?
Hey, it's one time I gotta get ready for work, bro.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up in a few and get through this, but I'll let you, bro. You gotta see what's up with tomorrow. I'm trying to look at the latest game for tomorrow. We can see.
I know. Shit, but I get off at 9, so tomorrow the game come on at 8:10.
Oh, they got the Lakers, Utah. The Lakers, Utah. Okay, that's must see TV. Okay, all right. If niggas link up at night, and everybody available,
and it's gonna be a playoff football game on.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's depending. I mean, shit. Whether it's nighttime, morning time, it don't matter. Goddamn, niggas just figure that out.
All right, babe.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you. All right, we gonna go ahead and wrap this up in a few, but I'm gonna get through these games because I'm trying to influence my mind to what I'm gonna pick on these parlays tonight. So where was I at? Lakers, Memphis. All overs on Clippers. All overs on Clippers. I feel like Kawhi can give me 20 on a sneak ski. 18. I feel like PG might have more points. Harden, though. Oh, no Marcus Smart. Oh my God. This blowout. Yeah, that shit might get wicked. Golden State, Chicago Bulls. Goodness gracious. The Bulls are better than the Warriors. That shit is crazy. Hey, man, they gonna have to trade every fucking body except Steph Curry. This shit is getting out of hand. These niggas is sorry. Speaking of Steph, man, I don't know. Can Caruso guard Steph? I've seen him guard Steph at the Lakers. That's tricky. I feel more comfortable with Clay than anything. Like, can Clay have a flashback? Is it in Golden State, or I think it might be in Chicago. I hope it's in Chicago because I feel like Clay can have a flashback and give me like 4 threes. That ain't too much to ask for Clay, bro. That ain't too much to ask for. I'm way too predicted the FanDuel. I'm not even making basketball takes. I'm making FanDuel takes. This is sad. What does the times come to? Like, FanDuel is everything now. But I can see Clay getting me 4 threes. 15 points though. Like, I don't think he's gonna be like prolifically smart. But if Clay hit 4 threes, it's like a smooth 18 out of Clay. Used to be. I don't know, though. I don't know. I'm just trying to be on the friendly side. But 4 threes, I can see out of Clay. I might just take 3. It depends on the odds. I can see 3. On the Chicago side, Zach LaVine back. I'm not sure what he scored last night, but I think Zach LaVine been in a good groove. He hasn't been bad. He's coming off an injury, so you got to give him that grace. But I don't think Zach LaVine been that bad. I might take over on Zach LaVine. Shit. Yeah, I'll take over on Zach LaVine. I mean, they don't got nobody to guard him. Pazinski, whatever his name is he supposed to guard Zach? Like, I see buckets. Who else? Wiggins. Wiggins is hot garbage. I'm sorry. Andrew Wiggins should be arrested for robbery of what he's done with that contract from the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Shit, we talking about the Jordan Poole contract fucking up shit. No, I don't think it was the Jordan Poole contract. The way Wiggins is playing like a fucking dead zombie on that court after he got paid, who's to say they couldn't pay somebody else that money and got a better star? Because that's essentially what they're looking for now. So Andrew Wiggins, nigga, you was a dirty deacon, nigga. You is a fraud, a scammer, finesser. But anywho, I'm still putting money on Andrew. I say all that. I'm gonna put 1-3. That 1-3 is lovely. I don't give a fuck. Like that 1-3. Just give me 1-3, Andrew, and I'll take all that back. I'll take all that back, my boy. But also another 1-3er is Patrick Williams for this game. Don't take a light, but he'll hit a 3. Like now, shit. Get you a 3 in the layup. I know that for sure. But I'll take Pat for 1-3 just to be safe. Under on the rebounds, though, he does not rebound. Allergic. Who else I'm liking? I like Vooch. Vooch might have a good game. He been coming along since coming back off injury. I like Vooch, bro. 15 and 10. 15 and 9. 15 and 8. I might rock with that. They don't got no answer for him down low. Well, Kevon Looney looking kind of washed these days. Like, nah, Loon might hold his own. He might hold his own. Angle. 15-8. 15-8. I'll go with that. If you want for Looney, that's 20 and 10. Other than that, I like the guys that I'm going with. I would trust Steph, but Caruso, man. Caruso will be on him. All right, next game, Orlando Magic, Miami Heat. Same record. So this is a meaningful game. Okay. No blowouts there. I don't think this could be a blowout game. I don't even think Jimmy Butler's playing. So you essentially got Bam Adebayo versus Paolo. I'm not sure about Paolo, man. I mean, they don't have anybody that can singly guard him, I believe. But Miami's zone defense, they just know how to cover ground and cover the spaces that Paolo could, try to get to. They can really crowd it up. So that's really what that's going to be about. So Orlando doesn't have anybody to back up Paolo consistently. I think Cole Anthony might still be injured. If he ever was injured, I mean, What a drop off. I'm not sure how bad of a drop off was, but Cole Anthony was a fucking bucket 20 games into the season. And now it's just like shit. I don't know what the fuck happened, but Jalen Suggs has been shit. Last time I checked, Jalen Suggs has been looking like fucking Clay. 4 threes, 3 threes. Think the nigga had like 8 threes or some shit like that. I forgot who the fuck. I was looking at some on StatMuse. His last 5 games, I think I seen 7 threes or something like that. Like, whoa. Suggs been doing all that. Damn. But yeah, I put money on Suggs, to be honest. Yeah, hell yeah. He's been on a heater. Yeah, I'm going ahead for Suggs, put 3 threes. Maybe slightly below 15 points. Maybe 12.5. I feel comfortable with that. Paulo might be an under though. I feel like they go crowd him, try to build a wall, not allow him to get to the paint, not allow him to get comfortable buckets. But yeah. I like Bam too. I don't think there's no Wendell Carter Jr. I can see Bam getting off against Goga Batadze. So I would take Bam 17.5-ish. I feel comfortable with that. Tyler Hero, I don't know. I think Suggs can get the offense and defense going. That would be bad for Tyler Hero because I don't think those type of defenders he's comfortable with. Like Suggs is a pest. So I can see that being a factor. Tyler Hero not really going crazy, but he still probably put up solid numbers. I think he'll have like around 20 maybe. At least 2 threes. I'm not going to say 3 threes. I'm going to say 2. But if you don't get 3 threes, is he going to get 20? That's the question. Okay, so you probably got to be a little low on Tyler. I ain't going to lie. But I think he might get the rebounds, though. I think Orlando's going to have maybe not a low field goal percentage, but they're going to get their fair share of breaks, flying around. And I think Tyler Hero could get you like a solid 4 rebounds at minimum. So I would look out for that. So Bam, Tyler, Suggs, Paulo. I don't really trust the utility players like that. Maybe Hami, though. Hami Hawkins. Orlando don't really got a big body that can guard him. When you match up with him, who Orlando got? You got the Caleb Houstons of the world. I'm pretty sure Jonathan Isaac is hurt. I can't really think of a big body. I'm trying to think someone that's like 6'7" or some shit like that. I don't think they got no answer for Hami Hawkins, so he might have a good game. I don't see no reason why. Why not? So I'm gonna go 12. I'm gonna go 12 with Hami. 1 3. 4 rebounds. I'm gonna do that. Okay, next couple games we got Toronto, Utah. Not too interested. But I do think there's gonna be a high scoring game. I think they will go over on the score, whatever it is. I'm not sure, but I think it'll be a high scoring game. Quickly has been getting nothing but buckets. RJ's been decent, but man, Quickly looking like the steal in the trade. So that's something interesting. And I think the matchups is really like favorable for both teams. Everybody matches up the same. You got the Dennis Schroeders versus Colin Sextons, or Quickly versus Colin Sexton. They initially play the same. You got RJ. RJ might have a good game. I think they got forgot his name. Finicino. I don't know. Sasha Finicino, whatever the nigga name for Utah.
From the floor, but up on the board early. Fontecchio drills it right back. And a 3 ball by Fontecchio.
Cullen drives it out to Simone, triples up and in, and another.
He's like 6'5", 6'5", same height. So, I'm not sure if he's like a defensive prowess. Like, I don't think he's like too effective defensively. He might give you the effort. He might be, a pest like a European player would be, probably try to draw some offensive fouls or some shit like that. But I don't think Santiago, what is that nigga name, man? See, these so many European players, man. I'm gonna have to get Rosetta Stone or some shit. Like, these names are getting ridiculous. Atentacumpo, Wembyamba, like, shit getting a little wild, bro. They got niggas named nigga now.
Back here at Lawrenceburg High School in Indiana, and he was just named MVP of the Rivertown Classic Basketball Tournament, joining his twin sister who was named MVP of the same tournament on the girls' side. So let's give it up for Noah. I'm having a little little trouble pronouncing that last name.
So is it silent like knife?
Is the K silent? Is it Kaniga? Is it just the regular? Nigga. Either way.
Like, these names is getting crazy. But I like the matchups. Laurie versus Pascal. I can see both of them not playing no type of defense and just letting one and the other trade buckets, but I'll be wary of that. I would trust their skills more than their production. So maybe like 3 threes from Laurie. Maybe like, I wouldn't trust 3 Pascal. So maybe Pascal get like a good 20. I can see him getting buckets the way he plays against someone like Laurie. It can be like Rico Hines league all over again, or Rico Hines runs. Ain't too bad. Scotty, who can match up with Scotty on Utah? Nobody really can, though. THT? Who's it? John Collins, I guess. Is John Collins? They're going to let John Collins guard Scotty Barnes. I'm not the biggest Scotty Barnes fan. I think he's a little overhyped, but what a lot of people is trying to project. But I think it still averaged like a good 20, 18, something like that. And there's a reason why. It's because he can get to the paint. Even though aggressively, I think he got a savviness to him as far as getting to the paint. So I can see him getting buckets on John Collins. So might be the leading scorer on Toronto. All these matchups, and Scotty Barnes might lead the game with the most points without probably even trying for it. So I like that for him. Let's move on. Last game of the night. New Orleans Pelicans versus the Denver Nuggets. That's a banger. I ain't even gonna hold. That's a banger. Did I see that? That caught me off guard because I swear I did not see that game this morning when I was looking at the games, but I really like that. Pelicans. I'm liking BI. Michael Porter Jr. can guard when he wants to, but I'm not sure if he's going to take that challenge against BI. But at the same time, BI and Zion have been selling like a motherfucker for these 20 point and less games. They barely scratched 20 points a lot of these games, so I don't know. Like, it depends on who has the favorable matchup, and I would probably choose Brandon Ingram. I know Zion can get through Aaron Gordon, but Aaron Gordon's still a solid defender, so I don't want to take that away from him. But I think Brandon Ingram will have a better time with Michael Porter Jr. just all the strength that he can get buckets and isolation moments from the mid-range and, a lot of bailout shots Brandon Ingram can hit. So I like how BI looks in these matchups. Nikola Jokic versus Jonas Valanciunas is must-see TV. We get to watch Lithuania versus Serbia, the prequel before the Olympics, if they even played each other in the Olympics. So I really like that matchup right there. I think there's going to be some international pride exuded in that matchup. So maybe Nikola asserts himself, which can translate to a triple-double if he's really aggressive and commands the offense. I don't think Zion is even nearly one of the better weak side defenders in the league. Yeah, he can get you a highlight block, but as far as just being a consistent presence on double teams or help defense, I'm not sure Zion's going to be able to be effective, especially with Aaron Gordon and Nikola Jokic's back pocket. Anytime they make double teams, it's like Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. It's like every time Nikola Jokic get double teamed, boom, there's my safety blanket. Dunk. So I don't think New Orleans is going to be able to be disciplined enough to stop Nikola from getting the triple double. So I'm gonna call a triple double. I'm gonna put money on that. I'm gonna stand on those words and put a triple double for Nikola Jokic. I think he's just gonna be naturally better than his matchup, even though Valanciunas been balling. I ain't gonna hold. It's been a lot of times where the same way I say Aaron Gordon is the safety blanket for Nikola Jokic, Jonas has been the safety blanket for the Pelicans. Because there's been a lot of games where it's been inconsistencies with Zion and Brandon Ingram. And here comes Big V, just coming out of nowhere and getting offensive putbacks and finishing his paint points, his post ups and pick and roll actions. Fuck around, hit a three, and sit there all day and wait. Like, you sure you want me to shoot this? You want me? Okay, fuck it, and cash that bitch with the weirdest form, but it's cash. So that's an interesting matchup. I like that point guard matchup, Jamal Murray and CJ McCollum. I think it's gonna be an offensive duel, but I might gotta go Maul. And CJ been balling, so I'm gonna put money on CJ too. But I think that's a favorable matchup for Jamal Murray. CJ McCollum's not that good of a defender, but I'm saying all that. And Herb is probably going to be guarding him, so go both ways. I can see KCP guarding CJ. Maybe not the best night for Jamal Murray or Herb Jones guarding him. I like the utility players for the Pelicans, though. Trey Murphy, I can see him giving me 2 threes. If they play Jordan Hawkins, a.k.a. Baby Jesus, Shuttlesworth, I'm going to take 2 threes for him. And that's about it. I don't really trust the Nuggets bench. I ain't going to lie. I don't trust the Nuggets bench. Peyton Watson, yeah. But Christian Brown should be really the one that sets the tone for the bench. And neither one of those players are really predicated off production stat-wise. So I might stray away from that bench. But I like big numbers from Jokic. I even think Aaron Gordon is going to give me 10 and 5 at least. And maybe a couple threes here and there for both New Orleans and Denver. That's about it on the FanDuel shit. I feel very bad that was influenced by FanDuel, but shit, I need some hits, man. God damn it. Nigga. It's all about the Benjamins. Fuck that. I mean, I'm a purist. I look at basketball for the purity, but at the same time, nigga, I would love to get a little lotto ticket hit on one of these parlays. So shit. But yeah. It ain't really been too much happening in basketball. I think we're at the point where it's just so early. We're just waiting for All-Star to happen. We're in January, so we still got to wait for a couple more performances. I think it's very criminal that motherfucking Shea is not being respected in these voting ballots for the Western Conference backcourt. You still got fucking Steph at number 2 and Luka at number 1. Like, Luka is very deserving. Steph has been playing fucking wash. I was going to say something on the last episode. I was going to ask niggas if Steph Wash. I don't want to say Steph Wash because we know he's the greatest shooter of all time, but Steph has been looking very bagless these last couple games, maybe this last week. When the last time you seen a solid 40 from Steph, like a dominant 40 from Steph, where the nigga just turn around every fucking three? I ain't seen that in a minute, and I know it's coming, but at the same time, these niggas is 17 and 20. These niggas is 11th, 12th in the Western Conference, something like that, bro. Because Utah is coming up. They lucky that Ja is hurt. Shout out my nigga 12, man. That shit sucked that the nigga is injured. Only got 4 or 5 games, but hell, at least got something. Nigga dunked on Wemby. You can say that. Stay away from the guns. But yeah, like these niggas 17 and 20. I do not want to disrespect the championship culture, except Steve Kerr. I'm glad y'all seeing Steve Kerr is a fucking trash ass coach. Like the World Cup told me that. Nigga brought home no medals.
Shea, oh, for 3! Dylan Brooks goes up and makes another. He just has been stunning.
These games are difficult. This is not 1992 anymore, and so players are better all over the world. Teams are better, and it's not easy.
No medals. That tells you all you need to know. He can't coach. Steph Curry made Steve Kerr as a coach. So I'm standing on that because I cannot see Steve Kerr making a miraculous coaching decision that will change the season or anything like that. Like, it's just going to be the stale shit that they've been letting go on for the last 6-7 years. No evolution whatsoever. But if they make a trade, I'm not giving Steve Kerr his credit. Fuck that. Nope. Shouldn't even have to take a trade. But anywho, I don't know. I don't think Steph Curry washed, but same time, it could be an opening conversation for him leaving. He could leave Golden State if they flame out. I don't think Steph Curry is one to just sit there and lose. That's just a sad way to go out. But I mean, he got the cachet already. But I mean, this man is in contention to get a 5th ring. If Steph Curry get 5 rings before LeBron, that's like a compounding effect. Not only is Steph Curry maybe top 5 in fucking basketball all time. If you get 5 rings, bro, there's a possible chance that Steph Curry really might be a top 5 player in NBA history, which is crazy. But you bring LeBron down too. All this LeBron hype we've been giving him, 39 years old, still dropping 20s, just broke the scoring record. Yeah, all that would mean nothing if you let Steph Curry surpass you. Fuck the KD rings. He got a ring by himself. After all that, if he get one more in his older years, oh man, the NBA ain't gonna let that happen. They ain't gonna let that happen. If it does happen, it'll be a good chance either Kevin Durant's playing with Steph or LeBron's playing with Steph. I could be very much capping. But at the same time, who knows? Like, who knows, bro? There ain't too much time, so there ain't a lot of time. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. But that's probably about it. I'm trying to cover bases on everything since it's Friday. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we can wrap it up here. Well, catch you next time. Tune in. I gotta figure out some technical difficulties, and hopefully I can upload these episodes before Monday. That would be very lovely. Before I go, I do gotta adjust the Eagle situation though. Because I ain't really been saying too much on social media, like outside of Twitter. Like, Twitter, I follow too many Eagles fans, and they say everything for me. All I got to do is just retweet and like. So I ain't really been giving no takes. I'm waiting for the goddamn drama to just fucking stop. Like fucking football, and we worry about fucking drama again. Like being a fucking Eagles fan is not for the weak. I'm gonna tell you that now. You got to eat nails for breakfast to be a fucking Eagles fan because you're going to go through way more pain than that watching this fucking team. I cannot believe that drama has once again came into the way of greatness. Like it's like I said before, it's T.O. all over again. It's Chip Kelly all over again. It's shit super team all over again. Even though super team, like we know the all-star team, quote unquote, the 2010 team had more injuries than anything. So a lot of people want to throw shade on that team, but they know that like 50% of the team was fucking injured. But that's a whole nother deal. The point is the same energy, the same negative energy, the same energy that came from the media or the locker room, whatever the fuck, front office, whatever the fuck. It just keeps spewing its ugly ass head into this fucking franchise. It's like, when do we not just look at history and just be like, you know what, the drama for the bull, it's just for the birds. It's just bullshit at the end of the day. Like you really gonna let feelings get in the way of being a prominent team? Niggas was 10-1, bro. Literally the biggest collapse in football history in my lifetime for sure. Like I ain't never seen a 10-1 team end up 11-5. It's fucking ridiculous. But the good thing about it that I'm gonna say, and you know I'm gonna say it because that's all I got to lean on. The playoffs, it started. That means no one ain't won no games. No one ain't lost no games. Not yet. Not yet. It's a whole new season. 0-0. We could get smoked. We can get smoked, put in the blunt. But at the same time, we can actually fucking play with some heart. I don't fucking know with this team because everything is so drama-based. The leadership is flawed. No one wants to play for each other. It's a whole different ball game when the effort ain't there in any type of sport, any type of level. If the effort ain't there, you a dead man walking. You a highlight clip, basically. So that's all it's predicated on. We got the Jalen Hurts injury still looming. We got the AJ Brown injury still looming. AJ with his knee, Jalen with his I think his middle finger on his throwing hand. So yeah, it's definitely on his throwing hand. So, you know, I'm not sure if they're even gonna play. It's Friday and they're still on DNPs. So yeah, I'm not even sure about that. That could be curtains right there. That could be the sign of the curtains. Then, you know, every time Slay says something positive, I just feel worse. I feel less optimistic. No, I'm bullshitting. I love Slay, but goddamn, it's like every time I be like fired up, goddamn, niggas get 20 burgered and goddamn lose the fucking everybody. Everybody. You get a win. You get a win. You get a win. It's fucking Oprah and Gail. But I don't know, man. I'm so iffy. I'm so motherfucking iffy. And the only thing I can lean on is my biasness to my motherfucking team. I bleed this motherfucking shit. This shit here, I bleed. So I'm going to go with the Eagles. I will wear the L respectfully, not proudly, but I will respectfully wear the L come Tuesday. I'm pretty sure we could do our next episode on Tuesday. So if we lose, I'm gonna have to wear the L the next day on this bitch. I'm not trying to do that. Please, Philly. Oh my God. Y'all can't go outside like this. We cannot go outside like this, bro. And I have to show my face on this motherfucking podcast. Bro. Y'all ain't gonna know how sick I'm gonna be, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give me a bottle. I'm gonna give me a motherfucking bottle, bro. I'm gonna get fucking pissy drunk. Damn, I can't do that. I gotta pick up my door. Well, I'm gonna take me some shots. I'm gonna take me some shots, bro. Or something, bro. Whether it's a win or a loss, I'm gonna take some shots on this bitch and get just fucking drunk and let out my emotions. Because if it's a win, that might be the only win we get. If it's the L, then that just completes the goddamn funeral of the Philadelphia Eagles that was 10-1, fresh off a Super Bowl, didn't win it. Supposed to come back and do some things. Yeah, hard schedule. I get it. But when you're a team that's a Super Bowl contender, quote unquote, you can beat the odds sometimes. And you know, that's another thing I actually want to lean towards too, is that I still believe we got like a level of, how can I put it in words? I feel like the adversity we played through early in the season, if we're able to play competitive, I think those traits would translate to now, because we've been able to pull off games where we shouldn't have won. And you can talk about deficiencies on the football field, but as far as like effort, when you have effort and you're able to overcome those deficiencies with your effort, that can go a long way, especially in the playoffs. That's what the playoffs is all about, because everybody already know the game. Everybody already seen all the film throughout 17 games of the year. So they'll know your X's and O's to some extent, but when the effort is there, that can neutralize a lot of shit. So I feel like if we just play with some motherfucking effort, maybe we might can beat the Buccaneers. It's fucking crazy that I'm saying that, because we already beat them this year by like double digits. We damn near blew them out. I believe we blew them out. But it just don't feel like that, because we lost 5 fucking games in a row. I'm going to say in a row, because I do not count that Giants win. That Giants win was some bullshit. We almost lost that game. We lost 5 in a motherfucking row, man. They need to go ahead and just go ahead and unleash the script. God damn it. Unleash the script. And tell me this ain't real. Goddamn Eagles, man. Look at my dog right here. Look at the legend right here. The great Hall of Famer, Jason Kelce, man. Does that look like the face of a nigga that's ready to come back next year? Look at that nigga face, bro. That nigga is checked out. Oh my God. I hope he come back. But that is a nigga ready to hit the fucking podcast too with his brother and Taylor Swift.
Speaking of Taylor Swift, I know you went to the Taylor Swift concert. How was it?
Yeah, well, I was disappointed that she doesn't talk before or after her shows, because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings. So I was a little butthurt.
And lived a lavish life with a fucking gold jacket in about 4 or 5 years. So gotta tighten that shit up, man. Gotta tighten that shit up. Show the score again. That won't even, was that the last game? That was the last game. Show the score again.
And a beautiful throw.
Taylor looking to throw again. Step, toss, Slayton, touchdown! On the catch and punt. Braden Mann, he's getting rushed there.
It looks like he wants to do the flop.
Cam Brown, am I going to do?
I don't even know what to say.
Loser. Loser. Loser, loser, loser. Loser.
Look at this shit, bro. Tune in next time. Catch you later. Y'all be safe. Be gone.